playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
Now Sacramento starting 5. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. And Stevenson is out there with Collison. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Jenkins in at the 4 spot. Now here's Collison. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Here's Jackson. Money from the wing. Jackson's got his first points of the night. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Collison, the pass to Cousins. That ball's great assist by Darren Collison.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend, because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Jackson on the mark with the 15-footer. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
So it's Sacramento following the bucket by the Pistons.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Pistons have gone 5 and 6 so far from the field to start out the game. It's deflected. And the Kings pushing it up now. He's got the ball. It's deflected. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Johnson. That's 10 points for Freak. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything. Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good by Gay.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Shot's good. Meek's got his first points of the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in scoring, first in steals, and he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
6 to shoot. That's good.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with George Karl for just a few moments. He's been chewing over the best plan of attack against this defense with all that shot blocking inside. He said the big thing is we can't play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. Kevin, we'll see if they can turn the tables this time around and even the season series. Back to you.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be fooling themselves if they said scoring against this team is going to be easy.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. And Henry Sims subbed in for Ilyasova. Then for the Kings, Caspi comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Lance Stevenson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Jackson. He's already got 14 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
Chalmers against Jackson. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. Crowder. And that one comes up a bit short.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pistons leading by 16. Jackson dishes to Jackson. Passes to Baines. The drive by Jackson. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach threw him. And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about it.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided for the Pistons. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Henry Sims. Marcus Morris comes in for Johnson. And it's Jackson in for Jody Meeks. Crowder, he's checked in for Sacramento. Jackson in at shooting guard. Ilyasova out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Jennings. And it's Morris in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Jackson kicks to Jackson. Drummond a screen, off the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 20 points for Freak.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Collison, the pass to Olynyk, and the shot is good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And they double up Jackson. Ilyasova can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Gay dishes to Olynyk. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Jackson kicks to Ilyasova. No good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. Olynyk the pass to Collison. 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. It's 2-on-1. Here's Jackson. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Offensive rebound. Olynyk missed inside. Pistons leading by 16. Jackson with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Pass to Jackson. Here's Ilyasova. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Ilyasova inside the line. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Ilyasova's got 9 points in the quarter. It's Gay on the wing. Inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Jackson, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jackson's got 24. So as we conclude the...
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Sacramento, Collison is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Jenkins in at the 4 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks played just phenomenally. He had 49 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
There's the dish to Drummond. Feeds it to Meeks. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Drummond. Johnson with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And stolen by Cousins. Stevenson dishes to Jenkins. And he gets it to go.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Detroit leading by 17. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And with this break, let's bring up the list of the dominant rookie rebounders in the NBA this season. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Collison kicks to Jenkins. And the wide open shot from Collison. Off target with the open look.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Jackson, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And that one's good by Gay.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Meeks passes to Jackson. Drummond a screen. Johnson dishes to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Ilyasova can't hit.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Okay, that's good.
And good passing setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Kicks to Meeks. He dishes it to Ilyasova. Another miss by Ilyasova. And here now the Kings. They're on a 12-4 run right now. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Rebound by Ilyasova. Pistons leading by 14. Here's Jackson. Detroit, no good that time either.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The pass to Cousins. Shoots from 12. Rebound by the Pistons. 22 was their biggest lead. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces.
And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there.
We get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
Here's Meeks. Jackson, he's in at the point. Johnson is out there with Henry Sims. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Meeks in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Jackson.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. And Stevenson's checked in for Caspi. And it's Collison in for Mario Chalmers. Can they get it? And the layup is up and in.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
And it's Brown missing.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And here's the fast break. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
It's Jackson with the drive. No good. Nice D from Cousins. The Kings trail by 19. Finished off the break.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Sims kicks to Jackson, and that one's good. Jackson's got 9 points now in just the 2nd half.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball, and he gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 21.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots.
And the Kings making a change here.
Get some ball movement. Run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th.
Pick and roll up top.
That's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. On up the court. And that one's good. Meeks got 6 in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Dishes it to Jackson. Here's Ilyasova. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized. Crisp pass into the paint.
And here are the Pistons now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Johnson, the pass to Jackson. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. And that's now 37 points for Freak.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
A huge slam, the perfect end of a fast break.
Settle down. They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No. Well, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, some explosive plays we're seeing now in transition have really keyed this run.
And Johnson with the stop.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this was a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Jackson. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Now the Pistons with it. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris dishes to Jackson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Puts up a 3, and he gets it to go. Jackson's got 46 points.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Freak. He had a triple-double tonight, which is a perfect example of how strong his play has been. The fact that this is yet another triple-double game for him is a true mark of his consistency playing at the highest level.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. We know he can turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. All